In this class, we are going to see about parasitism, competition, amynalism, and coevolution. Parasitism. It is an interaction between two different species in which the smaller partner, that is parasite, obtain food from the larger partner, that is host or a plant. So, the parasitic species is benefited while the host species is harmed. Based on the host parasite relationship, parasitism is classified into two types. They are holoparasite and hemiparasite. Holoparasite, the organism which are dependent upon the host plants for their entire nutritions are called holoparasite. They are also called total parasitism. Example, Cuscuta is a total stem parasite of the host plant Acacia, Duranta and many other plants. Cuscuta even gets flower inducing hormone from its host plant. Rafflesia are the total root parasite found on higher plants. Hemiparasite, the organism which derive only water and minerals from their host plant while synthesizing their own food by photosynthesis are called hemiparasites. They are also called partial parasite. Example, Viscum and Loranthus are partial stem parasite. Santalum, that is sandalwood, is a partial root parasite. The parasitic plants produces the hostorial roots inside the host plant to absorb nutrients from the vascular tissue of host plants. Competition. It is an interaction between two organisms or species in which both the organisms or species are harmed. Competition is the severest in population that has irregular distribution. Competition is classified into intraspecific and interspecific. Intraspecific competition. It is an interaction between individuals of the same species. This competition is very severe because all the members of the species have similar requirements of food habitat, pollinations, etc. And they also have similar adaptation to fulfill their needs. Interspecific competition. It is an interaction between individuals of different species. In grassland, many species of grasses grow well as there is a little competition when enough nutrients and water is available. During drought, shortage of water occurs. A life and death competition starts among the different species of grassland. Survival in both these competition is determined by the quantity of nutrients, availability of water, and migration to new areas. Different species of herbivorous larvae and grasses, grasshopper, competition for fodder or trees, shrubs, and herbs in a forest, struggle for sunlight, water, and nutrients, and also for pollination and dispersal of fruits and seeds. The Utricularia competes with tiny fishes for small crustaceans and insects. Aminalism. It is an interspecific interaction in which one species is inhibited while the other species is neither benefited nor harmed. The inhibition is achieved by the secretion of certain chemicals called allopathetic substance. Penicillin notatum produce penicillin to inhibit the growth of a variety of bacteria, especially Staphylococcus. Trichoderma inhibits the growth of fungus Aspergillus. Roots of hulls of black walnut secrete an alkaloid jugulone which inhibit the growth of seedlings of apple, tomato. Interspecific interaction, co-evolutionary dynamics. Mimicry, it is a phenomena in which living organism modify its form, appearance, structure or behavior and look like another living organism as a self-defense and increase the chance of its survival. Floral mimicry is usually inviting pollinators, but animal mimicry is often protective. Mimicry is a result of evolutionary significance due to shape and sudden heritable mutation and preservatives by natural selection. Example, the plants Ophrys and orchid. The flower looked like a female insect to attract the male insect to get pollinated by the male insect, and it is otherwise called as floral mimicry. Carusium morassus, stick insect or walking insect. It is a protective mimicry. Myrmecophily. Sometimes ants take their shelter on some trees such as mango. These ants act as a bodyguard of the plants against any disturbing agents, and the plant in turn provide food and shelter to these ants. This phenomena is known as myrmecophily. Example, acacia and acacia ants. Co-evolution. The interaction between organisms, when continues for generation, involves reciprocal changes in genetic and morphological characters of both organisms. This type of evolution is called co-evolution. It is a kind of co-adaptation and mutual change among interactive species. Example, corolla length and proboscis length of butterflies and moths. Bird's beak shape and flower shape and size. More examples, hornbills and birds of scrub jungle, slit size of pollinia of open